of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She is always identified as a black woman.
I respect either one. I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she became a black person.
California's Kamala Harris becomes first Indian American U.S. Senator. That was back in 2016.
Certainly, you could become the first Indian senator in U.S. history, which would be quite an accomplishment.
Not good.
Because
yes.
you are Indian.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and I don't know that everybody knows that, but I find that wherever I go and I see Indian people at the supermarket, on the street, everyone's like, you know, Kamala Harris is Indian, right? It's like the thing we're so excited about to have you running for president.
Yeah.
So we're both Indian.
I stand before you as the first candidate for Vice President of the United States of South Asian descent. When my mother, Shamala, stepped off the plane in California at 19 years old, she didn't have much in the way of belongings, but she carried with her lessons from back home. Growing up, my mother would take my sister, Maya, and me back to what was then called Madras, because she wanted us to understand where she had come from and where we had ancestry.
How y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the Cash App. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. What's happening? Welcome. Come on in, sit yourselves right on down. Today is Thursday. September the 19th, 2024. What it do, man. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Coming on in. We finna try to have us a good show. We also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. We got 208 followers. We're trying to hit 210 by Friday. Hopefully I can get y'all support on that right there. What do we have? Let me click over here, see what these numbers is looking like. Hope that's all is well. Hope that everybody is doing wonderful today. Shout out to Jay for the $3 Cash App. I appreciate that right there. That's what I'm talking about. Support is a verb a lot of times I hear in these streets. Y'all, I need some thumbs up. We need some shares. We need all that good stuff. Yeah, we made it. There's a lot going on. I seen a lot, and I'm still looking at a lot because people be out here lying. And I knew that this person was going to be out here lying. I knew it. Listen, make sure that y'all follow me on Twitter, twitter.com or x.com, The Willie Williams Show. Oh, I heard something. I thought somebody was trying to get me. Yeah, The Willie Williams Show. Y'all please follow a player on Twitter. Appreciate that right there. I be posting stuff. I just be sharing a lot of stuff, which be just hilarious to me. Yes, it do. California's up in the building. Tennessee is up in the house. Kentucky is in this thing. And the ATL is up in this thing. So the 773 is up in the building. So the 757 is in the house. The 407 is in the house. Come on in. Come on in. Chi-Town is up in this thing. What's happening? Tennessee is in the building. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Sugarland, Texas is up in the house. Hashtag Willie say hush out here. What it do? What it do? Say Chi-Town is up in the church. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it over 100 by 07. That's real quick. That means that y'all don't even much want me to talk no more like that. Memphis, Tennessee said the 901 is up in the building. What it do? What it do? Salute, Detroit is up in the building. Thursday, the 817. Texas is here for the midday madness. Thumbs up. Say miss you, Willie. Miss you back. God dog. I'm just happy to be here right now. I'm happy to be here right now. Again, I had to mess around and went outside again. I got to stop doing that. I got to stop going outside. I really do, because things outside ain't like it used to be. Listen, outside is dangerous. Ooh, that's a dog? Or that's a cat? Thought it was a dog, but it may be a cat. It's dangerous outside. Oakland, California is up in the house. At the 510 is up in the building. Appreciate it. Yes, I do. Say the D is up in the building. Say what a dope pastor. What's happening? Say we live. Yes, we is. The Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say what poppin' pastor? Like at 30 minutes of 5. What it do? Say the 828 Polk County, North Carolina. I made it on up in here. Big truck driver. What it do? Thank y'all for joining, from arriving, checking on your people. Say hey, Willie and YouTube chat fan. What it do? Say I'm in Jersey City today, y'all. Yep. Y'all, is there a darker hue or lighter hue females in the area trying to have some fun? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Solicit to the best of your ability. I here to go ahead and get what you want and get what you need out here. Say, hey, Sugar and Chat Tyler, Texas up in the building. What it do? I am looking at something that's over here on Twitter. And I haven't even... I shared it, but I didn't even listen to it. Hey, why don't I just listen to it then? Well, nope. I don't even want to do that right now, because y'all know how they may be acting about our Democrats around here in the street. You know, they get a little sensitive when we bring out facts, when we talk truth out here. Truth to power. Oh, all right, bam. Great question. What does truth to power mean, y'all? I need a working definition of truth to power. Gotta speak truth to power. Speak truth to power. What does that mean? I've been hearing people say that phrase for years. Speak truth to power. I just thought about it. I think it was like yesterday or like the day before. I thought about it and I was like, I have no idea what they mean by this statement. But the statement, it sounds good. A lot of statements sound good, but we don't need much know. We don't be understanding these doggone statements. You are speaking the truth on powerful topics. The truth is power. Oh, so speak truth to power is the truth is power, or powerful. Truth to power. Let your truth grow in power. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm starting to understand this a little bit. So your truth is the power. You know the problem with that right there, like the truth is the power. And y'all may have a point, because telling the truth has the power to get you locked up. Telling the truth will have you. Telling the truth gives power to you separating in a relationship. Telling the truth will have you separated separated from your family, your church, your job, you know. So truth is power. Truth. All right, bam. All right, you say, Willie speaking truth to power. What? Power what? Say power what comes what? Power comes great what? Power comes great response. What? Power comes great responsibility. That's what's up. He said, if you're speaking on something that is true, it will come to fruition. Say that's power. Oh, he say lies are also powerful. Yes, lies can get you put in prison for something that you didn't do. Telling the truth can separate you from life, Pastor. Facts. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, all right, speak truth to power. We can speak lie to power. Say, YouTube, you just put the power to make my chat look real bad. Say, I'm sorry. He said, lies get you off earth. Facts. So, shout out to the person who had done made that statement or created that phrase. I like it. Oh, boy, I saw a few things. Should we start with a kidnapping? I think we should start with a kidnapping. But I'm going. Okay, we can make that. Let me. Let's go to California first, cause people stupid. I'm tired of being nice. I'm sick and tired of being tired of being nice. Whew. He said we should stop holding me. Look here. He said lies can make you a daddy. Facts. You see what I'm saying? Lies is powerful and telling the truth is both powerful. Liars hate truth. Let's fight. Bam. Facts. There you go. Listen, y'all. We about to go ahead on and jump on into these little news stories, and I'm just gonna drill down on this stuff. I'm just really gonna drill down. I'm finna call people stupid and dumb. It don't make sense. Stuff like that right there. I'm gonna use those terms. So if you have sensitive ears, which be strange that people have sensitive ears while they still use profanity. That got to be the crazy thing. And why they watch their favorite movies and stuff that cuss and yell and call people stupid and dumb. But people tend to have sensitive ears. It's crazy. Y'all please look. Y'all please remember go around to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com. Get you some. Oh Jesus, boy, that strawberry cheesecake do a thing. Listen, we have 10 different fragrances. Everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Comes right out of my warehouse out here in the doggone street. Get you what you need out here. Your lights may go out. Your lights may be on. If you want something to make your area smell better than it does right now, please go around to the PleasantCandles.com. That's what's up. Y'all, let's go on and get into it. We stupid people. You people. Yeah. See, I said a lot of y'all gonna feel some type of way with the wordage that I'm gonna use right now. But you people done force these people. So you people done force these people to go ahead on and put shelves and locks on all the items. I think that this is a setup. Somebody is in cahoots with the lockbox company out here. Lock boxes. Nearly all the items has been locked up inside of a LA Rite Aid store. Not just like your beer and not just like your medication or something. When I say all items, that means all items. I've never seen this before in my life. Here we go.
Today, Governor Newsom announced that California's Organized Retail Crime Task Force has conducted nearly 600 investigations statewide, leading to more than 1,000 arrests this year.
And because of the growing smash and grab trend hitting stores all across Los Angeles, big box retailers have had to step up security to keep items safe. NBC4's Camilla Ribaldi joins us live from Compton with more on the latest store chain.
They had to lock up the 2-liter sodas. They had to lock up the toilet paper.
In action, Camilla.
Robert and Kathy, we're here in front of this Rite Aid on Long Beach Boulevard, and we have learned that at least 2 of these stores have started to lock up items, and this one here has locked up nearly every item under lock and key. From paper plates to candy.
Paper plates, bitch, we can't get paper plates without asking somebody first. Ooh, isn't this like slavery or like jail? It's like both.
Ziploc bags and soda, items under $10, all locked in store shelves. This is what you will see the next time you walk into this Rite Aid in Compton on Long Beach Boulevard.
Compton's in the house.
It's better that way. Yeah, it's better that way.
This is
You mean to tell me it's better that way to have everything secured?
video that was shared on TikTok.
Oh my God.
Showing the locked shelves at a Rite Aid in South Los Angeles.
We can't even touch nothing? This is crazy.
Say I'm from Compton and it's true.
One shopper we talked with who didn't want to be identified telling us it's a step that could help deter crime.
I think it's a good idea for them to put all this stuff in here. So hopefully I don't see too much crazy things anymore with this.
An employee at Rite Aid telling us the secured shelves started going up in July.
I wonder who owns the secured shelves company out here. Maybe they're in cahoots with the governor to tell the governor, listen, do not change policies and let's not hold people accountable. And eventually these stores will reach out to us for security boxes.
Last week, Governor Gavin Newsom signed a smash and grab bill into law that would add harsher penalties for large-scale felony theft offenses.
It would, listen to these BS laws. This be BS and they be smiling when they be signing stuff like that. Ooh, good job, Governor. What?
Governor Gavin Newsom signed a smash and grab bill into law that would add harsher penalties for large-scale felony.
For large-scale felonies. Do y'all know he still ain't did nothing? Do y'all know that this mean that he still ain't did nothing? For large-scale felonies. Remember, anything like over 900, we really not gonna prosecute or anything, and it's still gonna be a misdemeanor if they do decide to go ahead on and prosecute. So this still didn't do nothing.
Grab bill into law.
And they just smiling and cheesing and shit, hugging and showing their white shit like that, like he had done did something. She trying to hunch the governor. I don't blame her, baby. Get your hunch on. Ain't nobody
signed a smash and grab bill.
I don't know who woman this is, but it's about to be his.
Into law that would add harsher penalties for large-scale felony theft offenses. The bill is aimed at cracking down on retail and property crimes. Back here at Rite Aid, some say waiting to get what you need could take a little longer.
Because I have had a problem with a different location where it takes almost 10 minutes for them to actually come and help me, but this location, you know, that's a little bit faster.
And
you say he caused this ish. It's the laws that's in place that actually made the state fail.
Some
They have to let you in, you know, to get it, but, you know, take a little while.
don't mind the wait.
For me, it's no problem.
You mean to tell me people don't mind the wait? People don't mind. Right? It's one customer at a time. It's one customer at a time. If it's only 1 or 2 employees and it's 7 customers, how do you get to every little thing, opening boxes, closing boxes, locking boxes, all this stuff? People that pick up some and then they change their mind. What about those people? What about the go back baskets? Like, what is we doing? So now they have put in more work on the employees to for tending to each and every customer. This is sad.
I have reached out to Rite Aid for
I don't know who did her makeup, but her makeup looked flawless.
comment on the
She looks perfect. It looked like they got a filter on that baby, don't it?
security changes. I'm still waiting to hear back.
I ain't never seen it look that good. Go ahead.
In Compton, Camilla Rambaldi,
In
NBC.
Compton. Y'all got to do better in Compton. Say stop stealing, then say go to a different store, stop stealing. Yes. Listen, this store's gonna close. I promise you. I promise you. This is crazy. That's what I want to say, that she looked casket ready. That baby, damn it. This is a perfect. I think they got a filter on.
I have reached out to Rite Aid for comment on the security changes. I'm still waiting to hear back.
Wow, she
In
got the right.
Compton,
Everything's correct. You say her Bobby is cute. Yes. Yes, her Bobby is cute. Bobby is cute. Look here, man. These is people from y'all's community who done made it so bad that they got lock boxes in the doggone store.
He say next, Willie will have drive-through shopping where you talking to the mic for an order. Yes, yes. They is gonna stop allowing y'all inside these doggone buildings. Shout out to YL for the $1.99 super chat. They say I leave because I don't feel like waiting. Exactly. I'm not finna wait like that to spend my doggone money. I don't. Hey, shout it. I need a tube of toothpaste from over here. I'm gonna need some toilet paper from over there. I'm gonna need some milk from over there. I'm gonna need my probiotics from over here. I'm gonna need a pack of tampons from over there. I'm gonna need 2 things of deodorant from over there. I'm gonna need some Neosporin from around there. Man, I'm not going through. Nope. Shout out to Swaggy Dig for the $2 cash app. He say, is the baby oil and lube locked up? 2 pounds of hell. We gotta ask, cause didn't Diddy have a house out there? I'm just saying. Oh, shout out to Dwayne for yesterday. He say new for the $2 cash app. He say new wig, new thief. He say she was working though. That's what's up. Shout out to Dwayne again for the $2 cash app from yesterday. Imagine going through that ish, just you and her or kids. That's what's up. I appreciate that right there. I had done saw them after we had done finished the show. My bad, I didn't shout you out. I got to get better, and I'm going to do better. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $5 super chat. He said, last I checked, Cali has the 5th largest economy in the world. Isn't that what KK be saying, like in her speeches and stuff? California, the state that I was in, the 5th largest in the entire world. I think she say the world, Craig. Yeah. The largest economy in the world. Shout out to YL for the $1.99 super chat. They say they still losing sales. Yeah, either theft or share. For real, man. People ain't finna spend. Man, listen. Nope, not finna do it. Moving right along. Let's go ahead on the jump because I do got a lot of stuff. We got a youngin. We going to Florida, my state, stand your ground state, Pacifico home state. Please don't run up. We're in 5th for our life states. I think his name is Miguel or Luis or something like that right there. Miguel or Luis is in trouble. I think that's his name, y'all, or am I just stereotyping? Is his name Gabriela? Gabriel Luis Jesus. Damn it. Somebody give me some names. Sending love from Las Vegas. Appreciate you being around here. Y'all, if y'all just not coming on in, man, we're also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Kind of get your support. Thank you. Just say, Willie, you silly in the world, Craig. Yes. Say Miguel, Hondo, Pedro. Okay. Allah Akbar. No. Julio, Paco. Okay. Wong, Alejandro. Damn it, I was trying to get the tongue thing. Don't worry about it. Angel, Manuel, Juan. All right, cool. Andres. You say Willie Williams. You say he look like a little Willie. You say Jesus. Don't do it like that right now. Hector Guerrero. Say Jesus. Rolando. Francisco. Hector. Alberto. He say he looks like a Ross or a Roger. Well, let's see what his name is, y'all. Chris, Carlos, Horatio. Got to be more careful. Well, we have a missing 13-year-old girl found in Broward County with a man that who? Well, she met him where? Online. Ruiz, Tito. She met him online. Let's see who right with this name.
Now at 11, you're looking at the man authorities say a missing 13-year-old girl from the Tampa area was found with days after she was reported missing. Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Juwan Strader.
And I'm Roxanne Vargas. Investigators say the 38-year-old suspect met the girl on a gaming app. Kim Wynn joins us live in Fort Lauderdale where the suspect is being...
They stay getting y'all cheering off these gaming apps.
I'm bars tonight. Kim, fill us in. What can you tell us?
Yeah, well, investigators say that the teen was in the suspect's apartment for 4 days. Tonight, he faces several charges, including molestation of a minor.
Is it raining out there where she at? Listen. I am paying attention to the raindrops. I'm trying to see some raindrops because I don't know why she got this umbrella up and I don't see no raindrops. But go ahead, sister.
No letters, no emails, no phone calls, no voicemails.
38-year-old Edward Rodriguez.
Edward Rodriguez. Damn it, we ain't throw up no Edwards. Say a little joker.
Stood quietly in bond court Wednesday as a Broward County judge laid out a long list of restrictions.
Not to have any contact with minors, and he's not to have any contact with the alleged victim, direct or indirect.
Rodriguez is accused of keeping a 13-year-old girl who had been reported missing in his Cooper City apartment for 4 days.
He kept a 13-year-old for 4 days, a 13-year-old that he had slid up and picked up from Tampa to Broward. That's the West Coast to the East Coast. I want y'all to understand.
Investigators say the teen lives in the Tampa area and was reported missing by her mother.
He probably took 60 all the way. Go ahead.
After she left without permission after midnight Saturday morning.
I got to back that up because I said something. Let me stop talking.
His Cooper City apartment for 4 days. Investigators say the teen lives in the Tampa area and was reported missing by her mother after she left without permission after midnight Saturday morning. Investigators say the suspect picked her up and drove her 4 hours to his home. According to the arrest report, the suspect met the teen through a gaming app in April and had been messaging her for months.
They've been going together for months.
It states that the teen told police she and the suspect were planning to run away together and live in his apartment forever, and that he
forever in apartment. That girl has gold.
Told her he loved her. Investigators say one message from the suspect to the teen stated that he was going to lock her in his basement so that no one could take her away. She also told police he kissed her mouth and kissed her throughout her body.
He say, I'ma lock her. He say, I'ma lock you in the basement so no one can take her away. He live in an apartment, so he's a liar.
So that no one could take her away.
So that means that he want her forever. So he really do like her.
She also told police he kissed her mouth and kissed her throughout her body.
Kissed her throughout her body.
This is a typical situation that we see at Christie House.
Amanda Altman is the CEO of Christie House, which helps children who've been sexually abused. She says many of the children they see were sexually solicited online, where perpetrators groom them over time.
The majority of the people who they see at Christie House, the kids has been properly groomed and met online. So that means that we have a lot of we have a lot of the young people. We have a lot of the youth. See, and this is a parenting problem. Watch this. We have a lot of the young people who is not paid attention to, who is not getting the proper attention. And let's just say we have a lot of young girls who don't get the proper attention from their mama and or their daddy. Well, let's say that they're getting it from their mama, but they're not getting it from their daddy, which is a male figure, and that's why it's really easy for them to be groomed on the internet from a man.
I'm your boyfriend. I love you. I'm going to take care of you. Very often they end up in a human trafficking situations.
Altman says parents need to be extra alert when their kids are online.
We also recommend that for things like computers, that they only allow their children to use them in public spaces within the home, so not using them, for example, in the child's bedroom, but in the family room where parents can monitor it.
She also says they should pay attention to any sudden changes in behavior.
Suddenly their friend group has changed. Now you see them much more isolated and spending much more time by themselves.
Said 13-year-old female gamer. Oh, hell yeah. Listen, these little girls be playing these video games. Heavy.
And the suspect is also charged with interference with child custody. For now, we're reporting live in Fort Lauderdale. Kim Wynn, NBC6 News.
He told me he
Introducing
loved me,
Zaxby's
mama.
new.
He said that he loved me. He was going to take care of me for like the rest of my life. And he was going to put me in a basement.
And had been.
I hope she knew what a basement was, because that didn't sound sexy. Or is that sexy? Is that sexy for somebody to tell you, bitch, I'm going to lock you up in the basement, bitch, so don't nobody ever come take you away from me, baby. I love you so much. Is that sexy, ladies? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that is sexy to somebody.
Say the suspect picked her up and drove her 4 hours to his home.
4 hours, so he took the long way. Because just to go cross from Tampa to Broward, and it depends on what party he in. He should take 60, or he probably damn it. If he took 75, it shouldn't even took no 4 hours. They were stopping this stuff. So yeah.
According to the arrest report, the suspect met the teen through a gaming app in April and had been messaging her for months.
For months. They've been talking for months. And guess who didn't know? Her mom.
States that the teen told police she and the suspect were planning to run away together and live in his apartment forever, and that he told her he loved her. Investigators say
that baby needed to hear that she was loved from a man, baby. A lot of women, they would not understand it because they churn, don't need no daddy. I can do it myself. Yes, you can, baby. Yes, you can. Your children, and this is why men never say that children don't need their mothers. Although mothers say that their children don't need no daddies. Because we as males believe that a child needs both their parents. I think that that's why men in my mind make better parents. Because we're not stupid like that. You know. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing some stuff out. I did say that I'm going to use some words that may be harmful to your ears. Well, I don't want to say harmful because we don't want to put that out here. That may be sensitive to your ears and stuff. Decisions. Like most of the girls who is met on social media, they lack fathers. I say most of them. Not all. They lack fathers, and they lack the attention from the opposite sex. I hope I've helped. Moving right along, I ain't gonna be much. Oh, y'all can't be picking them up, taking them all the way across country now. It's a long way back home. Let's not do it. Speaking of not having a daddy, here we go. Speaking of not having a daddy, we have a daughter who has a father. Let me show you what having a father, not just having a father, but a father in the household does. This is a beautiful story. Beautiful. This is what happens when you have a father in the household. We have a Florida dad chases a man peeking into his 14-year-old daughter's window. Yeah. A daddy. For real. Shout out to CC's World for being a member for 4 months. He say Willie is sexy, flattering, and scary all at the same damn time. I knew it. It sound kind of hot though, don't it? I got to try that right there. Well, we have a father. We have a dad who chased a man peeking through his daughter's windows. Here we go.
Also developing today, this man is behind bars accused of peeping on a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah, deputies caught him after they say the girl's father attacked him with a baseball bat and then ran after him. West 2's Sinai Gebergedigas spoke with the girl's mother about this ordeal.
The Flagler County Sheriff calls him Peeping Tom. 29-year-old Damon Smith is facing loitering, voyeurism, and aggravated stalking of a person under 16. It's after a family in Palm Coast caught him creeping through their window.
My cat started to get a little squirrely, so I peeked out and I saw a huge silhouette with bright white shoes.
The mother, who didn't want her face on camera, says when her husband tried catching the man, he got away. The next night, with a bat in his hand, Papa Bear sat outside in his backyard to keep a watchful eye, protecting his wife and their 14-year-old daughter.
They called him Papa Bear. Player sat outside in the dog. He's sitting outside. Shout out to C-No for the 499 super chat. He say, Willie, why is it so easy to trick a baby? But, Sincable, I think you got a misprint. Sincable, man, is hard to get over on him. But a sensible, I think that's what you meant. But a sensible man is hard to get over with. To get over on him. I have no idea why and how we was built this way.
He literally just went out there.
Sensible? A sensible man? Okay.
To make us feel safe. And it just so happens that he came back.
The daddy went outside just to make them two feel safe. Because dad is a provider and a protector, right?
Came right up to my daughter's window. So I have a feeling that he knows that that's her window. So he came up and he cupped his hands around his eyes and was looking in. And so my husband came up and was like, surprise.
The family says when Smith was spying on the 14-year-old girl through the window, the dad used this bat to smack him in the back. And that's when Smith took off, with the dad chasing him.
I just wish the daddy would have smacked him in the head. I wish daddy would have had that fire, pistol whipped him. Listen, if y'all gonna pistol whip somebody, let me help. The best way to pistol whip somebody is when you slap them upside the head, you shoot. Bow! I promise you, change their life.
Hold the cops! Hold the cops! A neighbor's Ring camera caught a glimpse of the chase. If you look closely, two people are seen running and someone is shouting to call for police.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Deputy got his hand on his hip. He say, his hand on his hip. He say, no. Listen to him. Why are you in that girl? Well, yeah.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Deputies came just in time to arrest Smith. They learned he lives just around the corner from the family's home. Have you seen this guy before?
Yeah. Yes. We see him walking around the neighborhood, walking his little dog.
I commend the father for what he did. And I know it has to be disturbing.
The sheriff is grateful they caught the man early.
Who knows how long he's been doing that? I mean, we don't know that. But he also said that he enjoyed doing that, which means this is in my opinion, a textbook sex offender on the escalation.
In Flagler County, Sanaiga Brigadicus, West 2 News.
Smith is being held on an $86,000 bond. He was also arrested in 2013 for making a bomb threat at Flagler Palm Coast High School. He was 18 years old at the time.
So that was 10 years ago, because he's 29 right now. So that was 11 years ago. You see what happened when we give people second chances? Do you see what happened when we give people second chances? He done made threats out of school, and now he peeking through a window. Let me, sisters, listen, baby, the ladies, all ladies, listen, I told y'all it's best for you all to stay as small as possible, as long as possible. I keep trying to tell y'all.
The family says when Smith
we got to work on
spying
it.
on the 14-year-old girl through the window, the dad used this bat to smack him.
And you got on black too, baby. And they say like black's supposed to make it look small and all that fly stuff right there. Baby, we got to work on this. I think that you could do better than that, baby.
In the back, and that's when Smith took off with the dad chasing him.
I swear I believe that you could do better than this right here. Ladies, I talk about all y'all. I talk about all y'all when y'all in like the cameras and stuff like that right there. Get your bodies together. It's 2024. Hot girl, some of them pass. It should be like a hot girl or a cold girl winter or something like that coming up. Y'all, we got to get our bodies together. Now, I do understand that y'all be having babies and stuff like that right there 15 years ago and y'all still got the baby fat. I do get it because like when I had a little fat, I blamed it on my children. I blame the little pudge I had in my stomach on my children. I'm trying to get the baby fat out. I needed a waist trainer, you know. Ladies, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. We can walk. We can go outside. But keep y'all small.
The family says when Smith was spying on the 14-year-old girl through the window, the dad used this bat to smack him in the back.
I think that baby could do better. I really, really do. But listen, to all the dads out here, if you're going to hit with a bat, like in the head, headshots, listen, mess up their neurology, mess up their neural pathogens, their neural some senses and stuff like that right there. Make it the way they got nerve damage. Shout out to Swaggy Dig for the $1 cash app. He say she just need the poop passer. That's all because like she just got that little pudge right there. She just got that little pudge in her stomach. Baby, just go on poop. Poop before you do your job or something like that right there. Poop in the car. Well, don't poop in the car. Your cameraman gonna pass out. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $5 super chat. They say my cousin caught his stepdaughter giving neck in the backyard. She looked him in the eye and wouldn't stop. He said had to ship her out. 14-year-old, she had to go. It had to go. No. Oh man, she got to go. She got to get from around here because you don't want her to get pregnant on your watch. You never want these girls to get pregnant on your watch. You say, Willie, did you take some Red Bull this morning because you extra animated today? I don't know. I just feel good. I don't know. I just feel, I just feel a little good. But looking at these stories, man, and just sometimes you just get tired of being nice, I guess. I guess I can say nice. I am nice. Aren't I? I don't know. I'm just getting. I don't know. Sometimes I just be want to change it up just a little bit. To get excited, get you guys excited. If y'all just not coming on in, man, y'all go ahead on and go around at twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. That's what's up. Got 208 followers. Still trying to hit 210 by the week's end. That's what's up. What do we have here? Let me refresh it because we should be over 400 with a thumbs up. We at 238. We not even 300. I know that we could do better. It's 43 after the hour. It's 43 after the hour. And we got company. We have company. Y'all making me look bad in front of company. You say Willie won't be animated tonight because he'll be on a no show again. Listen, life is lifing, y'all. Life is lifing. I'm trying to do the best I can with what I got, but if y'all only knew how much I be wanting to come to work. But when you just can't, things just keep popping up. They just keep on things been happening, and I am so sorry. Say making a way out of no way. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my life together. For real, for real. Didn't y'all say that I need to get my life together? I'm trying to get my life together. We have a family of a bystander. Family of a bystander who was killed. What is this one? Oh, the family of a bystander who was killed in the Eastern Market. In the Eastern Market shootout, I think this is the Detroit Lions tailgate shooting. Detroit Lions tailgate shooting. They shooting. Say Willie out here soliciting. He say Willie we be missing you, Willie, but get your life together. They say, Willie, did you find the story of the husband killing his wife at the courthouse? Nope. Damn it, I did write it. I write it right here. Life be lifing, y'all. I'm trying to get my life together. I promise you I am. It's going to work itself out.
Fox News' Dave Kinchin is joining us live. And Dave, do you know the reasoning behind this decision?
Well, they say there was simply not enough evidence to pursue charges here, and the prosecutor's office says they're simply going by the law. Now, the family of that innocent bystander who died, they're already going through pain, and they say this decision is putting them through that emotion all over again.
I'm never going to see another video of my uncle. I'm never going to see that again. I'm never going to have it again.
Shout out, baby, out for having a real.
I'm never gonna have it. I'm never gonna get on Facebook and see that.
Heartbreak and devastation for Deja Little after learning the man who fired a single shot that killed her uncle, 40-year-old Rayshawn Palmer, and another man at a Detroit Lions tailgate will not face criminal charges. Wayne County prosecutor Kim Worthy calling the shooting at Eastern Market this past Sunday an act of lawful self-defense.
We just want answers. I'm gonna be out here every day. I'm gonna be at every function. I'm gonna be at I'm gonna be everywhere that has Rashawn Bryant on it. I'm gonna be there.
Cell phone video captured a fight that day showing Palmer in the blue jersey walking over apparently to break it up. The prosecutor's office says 25-year-old Jalen Welch, the other man killed, walked into the middle of an argument holding a gun in a threatening way while approaching the shooter. That's before the shooter pulled his concealed pistol and shot Welch one time.
You say they didn't even win that day?
Investigators say that one bullet passed through Welch's head before striking Palmer in his head, killing him as well. The prosecutor says Palmer was an innocent bystander who only tried to be the peacemaker.
Our brother is gone. This is an individual that was in a community that wanted to give back, did give back, loved his family, was not a violent person, loved to dance, and just wanted to entertain.
He was an innocent bystander. He wanted to separate and divide people. Haven't I been the one who keep telling you good people, mind your damn business and leave people alone?
And for this to happen, for trying to stop something that was happening, it's just it's unacceptable.
A statement from the prosecutor reads in part, in this case, the shooter was not involved in the physical altercation or any crime when Mr. Welch pulled out his weapon and threatened him with deadly force. It is only then that the shooter drew his weapon and fired one time, striking Mr. Welch and unfortunately striking Mr. Palmer. A thorough review of the facts and evidence shows that the shooter acted in lawful self-defense. The shooting was justified. There is insufficient evidence to charge the shooter with a crime.
So you killed two birds with one stone now in the street. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $2 cash app. He say, Uncle don't look like Grandpa. He say, Granny like pink meat.
This is unbelievable that an individual shoots someone, even though he had a CPL in an environment like this. It could have been a 5-year-old. Unfortunately, it was my brother. And so my whole family is here. We're grieving, we're hurt, and we want some answers.
You sound really professional. I like it.
His family says their fight for justice is only beginning.
We're not going to give up. We're not going to fight. If we got to get out here every day, if we got to post things, if we got to march, whatever we got to do, we just want some answers. Give us some answers.
But the police said they were justified. Ain't nothing more gonna come after this.
Just if it was their family member, they would want some answers. Just give us some answers.
I'm trying to figure out like what type of answers like is he looking for? What answers? Because like we have a little video, we got the little video that they done blurred out and shit. Say don't march.
And we just got a statement from the attorney representing the shooter, who is not facing any charges tonight. The attorney says here, my client is very pleased he is not being charged with a crime. It was an agonizing sitting in jail for 3 days awaiting the decision. He's dealing with a lot of emotions. He feels terrible for the family of the bystander and wishes to extend his condolences, but he is grateful to be returning to his family. The statement goes on to say that his right to exercise deadly force to protect his life and others is absolute. He did nothing to forfeit that right. That's the statement from the attorney representing the shooter. Again, not facing charges.
So the dude shot somebody who he was trying to protect himself from and ended up shooting the innocent bystander who came to break it up in self-defense. Wow. I know, deep, right? Yeah. But he was protecting himself, and the innocent bystander just got hit. So it's like my bad. You know what I'm saying? As long as y'all know that I wasn't trying to kill your peoples. It's not on purpose. You know what I'm saying? For real. I didn't mean it because I didn't have no problem with him. But the dude who I had a problem with, I meant shoot shit out of Buddy. You know what I'm saying? So, that's kind of... It's hard. It's hard to hear that someone would not be held accountable for your loved ones dying. I don't know.
Now, Fox News' Jessica Dupnack was there, and she's joining us live with more.
Because I'd be pissed, too. Now, remember in the last video, this area was real dirty. It was real dirty, and I'm glad that they got it cleaned up.
And Jessica, I mean, it's hard to imagine you're here at a celebratory event, and then all of a sudden, gunshots ring out. Yes.
Yo, oh, snap. What the hell? Uh-oh.
Fox News, Jessica.
My bad. They say you don't stand behind somebody getting shot. Got a good point right there. You say same bullet killed 2 people like on Call of Duty.
Dubnak was there, and she's joining us live with more. And Jessica, I mean, it's hard to imagine you're here at a celebratory event and then all of a sudden gunshots ring out.
Yeah, such a tough situation, and it has Eastern Market and Detroit police working together, strategizing on a security plan moving forward. Now, there are security guards on the grounds during those tailgates, and of course, Detroit police are around, but I'm told that Detroit police brass are saying nothing is off the table now, including making Eastern Market a weapons-free zone during those tailgates. And
they want to make it a weapons-free zone during the tailgates. How would y'all make a area outside a weapons-free zone? How would y'all do that when there's hundreds of cars?
Night, as you mentioned, hundreds gathered at this spot to remember 40-year-old Ray Sean Palmer, who was shot and killed here just yesterday.
Let me take that back. Yes, they can make it a gun-free zone, which it means that if you use a gun, even while protecting yourself, you have still broken the law. That's what that means. Go ahead. There you go.
Family says it's not a surprise. The vigil for Ray Sean Palmer looked like this.
This is what Ray wanted. Ray was an outgoing person. He loved to entertain. He loved a party scene.
Hundreds together at this spot, Shed 6 at Eastern Market, where Ray was shot and killed Sunday during a Detroit Lions tailgate. Cell phone video shows a fight, and Ray in the blue jersey walking over to seemingly break it up. A single shot. Sources tell Fox 2 it appears the bullet went through the man who had a pistol in his hand, and the same bullet into Ray, killing him.
Based on the video that I saw, I'm just happy that he went out as a hero, you know?
His sister, who goes by Deli, says she's numb 1 minute, sad the next, says she'll miss having her big brother around.
Deli, baby, little cutie, baby, listen, sugar. It's not a hero, baby. I do understand that we have to find these words and stuff like that, but no, baby. I wouldn't be happy that mine was a hero, and they did. Like I don't get that.
Yeah.
Based on the video that I saw, I'm just happy that he went out as a hero, you know.
But he didn't save anybody. He didn't save anybody, and he got himself killed. I don't know how that makes you a hero. Can somebody please correct me, because I don't want to be harsh. I'm just saying, like, that don't make you a hero. I don't.
Sister, who goes by Deli, says she's numb 1 minute, sad the next, says she'll miss having her big brother around.
His protection. He protected his family.
He says so. He said he's not a hero. He didn't save himself. There you go. And like I be trying to tell you people, a hero, in my opinion, is one who stays alive. She said that he was a protector to his family.
His protection. He protected his family.
He protected his family. Guess what just happened? While you're calling him a hero, guess what just happened? He does not have the ability to protect his family anymore. So how can we be proud of a hero if the hero is the protector? Now the hero is dead, and now the family can't be protected. Yeah, in my mind, a hero is supposed to survive. Yes, heroes make it home. That's just in my mind, you know.
And it looked like he was trying to do that. He was. He protected strangers too, so.
Y'all better stop with all this protection. Protect your ass to the crib. Protect your behind home. You got a little la-la and some churn. Protect your ass home.
That you can take someone's life. You can't do that. He leaves behind a whole family, a lot of love.
I don't like what he just said, because now he's speaking as if the shooter meant to kill him.
And feel that you can take someone's life. You can't do that. He leaves behind a whole family, a lot of love. You see it right here, right now.
So many of Ray's family members told us they don't want this to happen to anyone else. And that's why Eastern Market and Detroit police are in talks, strategizing a plan moving forward, how to handle future tailgates.
I got to ask y'all something about this tailgate thing. They say you sound like Trump when he said if a person was a POW, there's not a hero. You know what's crazy? When he said it, I thought, then I was like, I agree. Like, I truly agree. Like, what about being captured make you a hero? Can we just be honest? And I do understand that hurt a lot of veterans' feelings, but you veterans, you all doing the job just like everybody else, and y'all is human just like we is human. A lot of time we do things and we think a certain way without thinking things through. That makes no sense to call a person a hero that was a POW. Now, it's a difference depending on what that POW did before being captured. If the POW saved like a village of children or something and then he got captured, okay, bam, he got the hero thing. But you just got captured. And what else did you do? I don't understand. Shout out to Saucy Trippins for the $2 cash out. You say he is courageous, not a hero. Him not home. Facts. I like that. Courageous. Okay. You say, yeah. He said that about John McCain and people got upset. But just remember, he still won, and I do believe with the most. I think he still had a hell of a lot of veteran support even after he said that. Because I do believe that a lot of people just think that shit is not a hero, but they refuse to challenge it out loud. You say, Willie, the real question is, what did he do before he got caught? Yeah. Wow. We thinking it like again. Yeah, man. Like what led up to him becoming a POW or anybody becoming a POW? Just saying, like, that shit don't be making sense to me. Now, I am not from the Detroit area to where they tailgating at. I'm from Florida. And in my mind, I've watched TV. In my mind, I've watched like 49ers games, the Green Bay games, the Giants game, everybody doggone game, because I came up watching football. Every tailgate party is at the stadium. I'm not from Detroit, but if anybody in here from Detroit, where is this place at? Is this place that we're looking at on the screen, is the stadium right there? Or is this just a spot in the community that we chose to do tailgate parties at? Huh? I need to know. I don't know.
It's possible this whole area could become a weapon.
Yeah, because I am looking around. I don't see a stadium.
Weapons-free zone with weapons detection.
Oh, hold on. Say that again.
Tailgates. It's possible this whole area could become a weapons-free zone with weapons detection systems. Detroit police brass.
It will become a weapons-free zone with weapons detection systems. What is a weapon detection system? Is a weapon detection system meaning that when somebody shoots a gun that it detects some gunfire? He said around the corner from the stadium. Oh, all right. The stadium is about 3 blocks away. Oh, all right. Bam. You say I'm from Detroit and it's away from the stadium. Oh, I wouldn't even want to be at that tailgate party then. Like why we ain't at the stadium? So they're talking about putting in metal detectors, which is not going to work because we have vehicles there. Like, it's not going to work. Wow, I don't. So we're going to spend taxpayer dollars for them to.
It's possible this whole area could become a weapons-free zone with weapons detection systems. Detroit police.
Weapons detection system. Oh, so the stadium parking is $150. Oh yeah, well I'm gonna have to go on out here where these people is having the tailgate parties at. Then we ain't spending no $150 a car. That's ribs. What are we talking about? That's chicken. That's sausages. That's coal, that's liquor, that's beer, that's gas money.
Brass say nothing is off the table at this point. They'll mourn together a vibrant life lost in the most senseless of ways.
Continue to celebrate, but do it in a responsible manner.
Yes. Shout out to the mayor of Detroit for the $5 cash app. You say that place is about 5 minutes from the Ford Field. Oh, so it's right up the street then. Shout out to T. Lee for the $5 super chat. You say, why aren't they mad at the person who caused it? Right? unless that person had done died, but they didn't say that the person had died. Oh, no, wait, no. No, I think that the one who they talking about is the only one who died. I think the other person lived.
Not bring
They should be mad at Buddy.
to a situation that you...
Hold on. You say do not bring guns, what?
Life lost in the most senseless of ways.
Continue to celebrate, but do it in a responsible manner and not bring guns to a situation that you don't need them.
Do not bring guns to a situation where you don't need them. The shooter bought his gun to a situation knowing he might need it. And guess what he did? He needed it. The dude he shot had a gun also. He pulled a gun on him. The dude he shot pulled a gun on him. That's why he shot. You said that they both got shot in the head?
Detroit police say they do have one person in custody in connection to this shooting. They're still trying to figure out exactly what the cause was and the trajectory of those bullets. It was reported early on that there were 2 shots, but it does look like just one single bullet took both of those young men's lives. It still is very much under investigation. Reporting live here at Eastern Market, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
We know what a weapons-free zone looks like in this city. Detroit's proudly hosted these huge events, of course, hundreds of thousands at the NFL Draft, Jazz Fest, you name it. So the DPD has protocol in place. They can just apply to these smaller events if they wanted to.
How do y'all know that? This is a hold on.
Here at Eastern Market, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
We know what a weapons-free zone looks like in this city. Detroit's proudly hosted.
We know what a weapons-free zone. Let me explain something to you good people about weapons-free zones. They're not as free of weapons as y'all may think. It's still guns on the premises. Let's not be that naive. Have you went into buildings that was gun-free? Yes, but outside, the guns is outside. So if there's outside events and you have to pull up and park, there's guns in the vehicles. They just don't bring the guns with them. And I am under the belief that a lot of people bring the guns with them.
These huge events, of course, hundreds of thousands at the NFL Draft, Jazz Fest, you name it. So the DPD has protocol in place. They can just apply to these smaller events if they wanted to.
Absolutely, Ruben. That's what they're talking about now. And the weapons-free zone situation that's kind of being talked about right now would apply only for the tailgates at this point. There's lots of events here at Eastern Market, but right now they're focusing on those future home games.
And that's crazy, too, because, yeah, I'm glad that you pointed out. You say a weapon could be a toothbrush, a writing pen, some soap, and water. I'm glad that you said because they say a weapons-free. So in my summation, I was correct. I don't be believing that. There is no such thing as a weapons-free zone. What do you mean? I could choke the dog shit out of somebody. I can use my hands as a weapon. But we know what they mean, y'all. Moving right along, I ain't gonna be much on you. Player done lost his life trying to separate and divide players in the argument. Leave people alone. Let people be adults. I do understand why we as a people be trying to break up stuff. I do get it. Because you don't want people to mess up the party. I understand. I say let whatever happen. I am grown. I am over 40. I know what these fools is liable. And these fools is humans. I know what these fools is liable to do out here in the doggone street because we don't put nothing past humans. Not finna lose my life because they arguing and shit. No, dog. I know, but Willie, then sometimes you know what I'm saying? You don't think that they're gonna pull guns all the time, and you're right. I really don't think that they're gonna pull guns all the time. It just take that one time though. You say, well, I go to the gun shows. I go to the gun shows in Oak Park. I think that's Oak Park or Oak, PA. Some of the most respectful people are there. You say everyone is armed. Exactly. I love a gun show. I've never seen a fight at a gun show. I don't think I've seen people arguing at a gun Show. Everybody got a gun, P. Who? What you want to do? Play with it. Mm-hmm. Let's go to Dallas. Y'all got to watch y'all back out here in these doggone streets like we always be trying to tell y'all. I'm always trying to tell you good people. If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. I need y'all support. We should be over 400. Let me refresh. Y'all over 300. That's what's up. We doing great. We doing great. Can we get over 4? We not going to Humble. We not going to Humble, y'all. We not doing Humble. We not doing Humble. I didn't have enough to go to Humble today. That's right. Settle your own beef. You say they fighting, they fighting. Bernie Mac said, yeah, let them fight. Let them do whatever they gonna do. If they gonna kill each other, let them kill each other. And let's put like a blanket over their bodies or something until the fire department and shit right there, they come, they do their little investigation while we still booming out here. We still celebrate. Huh? This is crazy. But anyway, downtown Dallas, a person, I think this was a woman, was attacked and charged with aggravated assault. When I tell y'all, if y'all not watching y'all back, this right here is possible. This can happen to you.
A man is in custody for a vicious and seemingly unprovoked attack on a woman in downtown Dallas.
So we do want to warn you that a lot of people find this video rather disturbing. According to court records, 36-year-old Antonio Banks followed his victim out of her workplace for several blocks. Surveillance video captured the brutal attack that sent the woman to the ICU last week. Fox 4's Davis.
I got to back it up just a minute. I got to back it up. It caught y'all off guard. Watch it.
According to court records, 36-year-old Antonio Banks followed his victim out of her workplace for several blocks. Surveillance video captured the brutal attack that sent the woman to the ICU last week. Fox 4's David Santendri, live with reaction. David.
And that surveillance video was crucial in leading detectives to the man who they say is responsible for this apparent random attack.
That's how that father, when the dude was peeking inside of his 14-year-old, a 14 to 15-year-old bedroom window. That's how the father should have hit Buddy.
36-year-old Antonio Banks is the man who Dallas police say brazenly and seemingly randomly bashed a woman over her head with a blunt object in downtown Dallas last Thursday afternoon and barely broke stride while walking away.
Barely broke stride. You say he walked off. No running.
Screamed/gasped. Just the brazen nature was very concerning. I haven't seen anybody who's seen it who hasn't had that response.
Jennifer Scripps is CEO and president of Downtown Dallas, Inc. She saw the aftermath from her nearby office. The nonprofit provides security officers throughout downtown. Scripps says their security officers were first on scene.
They were there helping. We were able to gather video very quickly from neighboring property owners.
Surveillance video and images which helped Dallas police identify Banks as their suspect.
They say he looked like he on the spectrum. He might be.
According to an arrest warrant, the victim works at the George Allen Courts building off Commerce Street. On Thursday, she began walking in downtown around 1 o'clock for her lunch break. She was unaware that Banks began following her. 14 minutes later, security footage from a 7-Eleven off Elm Street shows Banks continuing to follow her. 1 minute later, the brutal footage shows Banks swinging a blunt object covered in a red garment, causing her to immediately fall to the ground, unconscious, resulting in multiple gashes and
that brain injury. Beat all that. Wow. He said, well, he hit that woman, but he didn't hit his daddy for that hairline.
Facial fractures on the right side of her head.
It's not good for our city. It's not good for the people who work down here and live down here.
On Monday afternoon, Banks was arrested for criminal trespassing at the UNT System building off Main Street. Banks was taken to jail, but while in jail on Tuesday, detectives matched Banks's clothing and description to the assault suspect and obtained a warrant for aggravated assault, causing serious bodily injury. Since Fox 4 posted video of the attack last week, many people have been commenting about bystanders not helping.
I was just gonna say, look at them, minding their own damn business. He say, well, we call this a seasonal crime. He say that would get him thrown in the winter months. He say he probably has nowhere to go and no food. And now we have 3 hots in the cot. You right. Yeah, hell. That may be something right there. A lot. Listen, because if I was homeless and ain't had nowhere to go, I'm gonna do me a crime to go to jail.
Posted video of the attack last week. Many people have been commenting about bystanders not helping, at least in portions of the video we received.
Mind your business. I don't know if that bitch sleep. I don't know if she got a bomb on her and about to scream Allah Akbar. I have no idea. Mind your business. Go on about your way. Shout out to Jay for the $2 super chat. He say, buddy got the cootis. He got the cul-de-sac cut.
I hope they just didn't even register what had just happened.
Jail records show Banks was out on parole when this attack happened. It's unclear what conviction that's related to. His listed address is a homeless shelter, according to that arrest warrant. That arrest warrant does not name what a possible motive might be.
His address is a homeless shelter. Again, they go back to, if I was homeless, bitch, you better watch out. Oh, Jesus. Shout out to King Pepper for the $2 super chat. He say, I stand and watch. He say, if I'm not hunching, I'm not helping. Bam. That's what's up. Y'all better watch y'all back out here in these doggone street. Y'all be standing on corners on your phone. Listen, I don't walk in the cities. I don't walk downtowns and all that fly stuff. I have no reason to be downtown, and I do understand that a lot of people that have reason to be downtown because a lot of y'all be working and shopping and doing all that fly stuff right there, trying to link up with somebody. But I know. You just on the corner, you at the curb. I'm nervous. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much. Whole year. I hope that y'all feeling good today. Oh. Are y'all feeling good? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Let me refresh because we should be over 400 by now. 321. We can do better. I know that we can do better because y'all are some good people and y'all trying to get into heaven. I need your support, like I always say out here in these streets. Can't do it without you wonderfuls. Now, why is that popping up? Oh, I ain't seen that right there in a long time. That's just stupid. Why did I do that? No, I don't want to do that one. Should I do this one? I can do this one right here. Bam, got it. We have a woman who was kidnapped. An adult. Woman kidnapped. Let's see how this adult gets kidnapped. We play too much.
A Salt Lake City woman says she's lucky to be alive after escaping from an accused kidnapper near Logan.
News specialist Mike Anderson spoke with the Cache County deputy who just happened to be in the area when she needed some help. Mike?
Yeah, Mike, you know, this all started in Ogden where the woman says she was asking for a ride home, looking for a ride home back to Salt Lake City. She says one man offered to give her a ride, but instead took her back to his apartment where she was kept for multiple days.
Woman asked the man for a ride. Instead of taking her where she needed to go, he took her to his apartment and kept her for some days. Let's just start there.
An early morning drive for what should have been a day of training at Bear Lake.
A lady started on the side of the road, was trying to flag me down.
Deputy Travis Rick says he pulled over near 2nd Dam up Logan Canyon.
She just was saying, hey, this lady's having some issues. She said she was kidnapped and had been sexually assaulted.
There's no cell service in the area. Rick says the woman had bruising and a cut on her face, what looked like signs of an assault.
She was a little not making complete sense at first. You could tell she was pretty traumatized.
She also pointed out a car just up the road, said she managed to quietly escape after her captor pulled over.
He had fallen asleep in the car.
Rick's called for backup, and when deputies approached the car, he says 46-year-old Christopher Mark Daring was still out. He went with them peacefully. According to arresting documents, Daring offered to give the woman a ride home from Ogden, instead taking her to his Logan apartment where she says she was physically and sexually assaulted times over a few days. Detectives say they found multiple items in Daring's apartment showing evidence of that assault.
It's always hard to see victims of any crime.
The woman told investigators Daring said he was then driving her to a remote area in Idaho to leave her to die. Ricks is just grateful he happened to be passing by at the right time.
I don't feel I did anything that any one of our other patrol deputies would have done.
and Daring is being held in the Cache County Jail, facing multiple charges, including aggravated assault, kidnapping, and driving with a controlled substance. Back to you.
Oscar.
Say, Willie, I grew up in the hood and I'm shell shocked. I got hood PTSD. I can't take 3 steps without turning my head, looking behind my back. I'm trying to tell you. You got to watch 2360 your net at all times. When I tell y'all I'm scary, I'm nervous. I'm nervous out here. We got to back this here up. I just can't let what I just had unheard go. I'm only responding to the things that I hear.
Where she was kept for multiple days.
An early morning drive for what?
How do you pick somebody up and they tell you where they're trying to go and you agree to take them there and then they decide to go out on and take you to an apartment? Not to a home, like a home in the field, like behind the gate and all that, but take you to an apartment. Apartment means that there's more than one unit, meaning that there's more than just that person who just kidnapped you, meaning that you should be able to use your voice and holler fire and or help, help, help. In my mind,
Could have been a day of training at Bear Lake.
A lady started on the side of the road, was trying to flag me down.
Deputy Travis Rick says he pulled over near 2nd Dam up Logan Canyon.
She just was saying, hey, this lady's having some issues. She said she was kidnapped and had been sexually assaulted.
There's no cell service in the area. Rick says the woman had
no cell service in the area. Okay.
Bruising and a cut on her face, what looked like signs of an assault.
She was a little not making complete sense at first. You could tell she was pretty traumatized.
She also pointed out a car just up the road, said she managed to quietly escape after her captor pulled over.
Captor pulled over, take a little break. You know, he's trying to drop off after he done smash, allegedly.
He had fallen asleep in the car.
Fell asleep in the car. He fell asleep in the car driving. I just got a question. He kept her for 4 days. Guess what they didn't tell us? That she was shackled up. She had bruising to where he had handcuffs on her to where she couldn't run. She couldn't run and leave. So that also tells me that within the 4 days, he actually went to sleep too. She didn't leave. They didn't tell us anything about, okay, he gave her drugs or something. He gave her like some pink cocaine or something. Nothing. No.
Rick's called for backup, and when deputies approached the car, he says 46-year-old Christopher Mark Daring was still out. He went with them peacefully. According to arresting documents, Daring offered to give the woman a ride home from Ogden, instead taking her to his Logan apartment where she says she was physically and sexually assaulted multiple times over a few days. Detectives say they found multiple items in Daring's apartment showing evidence of that assault.
What items can you find in someone's apartment that lets you know that somebody was physically and sexually assaulted? Huh?
Assaulted multiple times over.
Because I like to be a detective too, so I want to know in advance, like what is we looking for that would let us know that somebody was physically and sexually. I could possibly say the physically, like some broken glasses or like the TV broke, something like that, a broke nightstand. It looked like something hadn't happened, right? Okay, then. I'm going to give you that one for the physical. But the sexual assault, though. How's this evidence inside of the apartment of sexual assault? You say dirty towels. Okay, it could be. Baby oil, lube. All right. Bam. Some lube, bloody towels, condom pack. All right, bam. I'm so glad that y'all just helped me out because I'm like, what do you mean signs?
She was physically and sexually assaulted multiple times over a few days. Detectives say they found multiple items in Daring's apartment showing evidence of that assault.
I don't understand being physically and sexually assaulted multiple days and you're not handcuffed and shackled and tied down. I would never understand that.
It's always hard to see victims.
Especially when your abuser goes to sleep. You're in a apartment where your abuser will go to sleep and have not tied you up. And pretty much in everybody's apartments, homes, or whatever, we had these things called silverware. We had these things called pans, and we had this thing called water and power, and water and stoves. You can heat some shit up. Huh? You're in an apartment, we can bam on the walls and even make the neighbors mad. You can scream and make the neighbors mad. You can make the neighbors become aware that there is a problem and call the police. Not you call the police, but because of your behavior inside of the apartment, the neighbors will tend to get upset and frustrated because all of the noise that you was making, and they will reach out to law enforcement to stop whatever noise that you're making.
Of any crime.
The woman told investigators Daring said he was then driving her to a remote area in Idaho.
So that means that they left, they came out of the apartment and got into a car and driving. So the whole time that y'all driving, you mean to tell me there wasn't a car on the side of you or something where you can blink, bitch, blink? No. You couldn't roll the window down, scream, and get somebody attention. Help! Help! Yeah, no, we ain't doing that. Oh, okay.
To leave her to die. Ricks is just grateful he happened to be passing by at the right time.
Oh, so she could have been at gunpoint. Okay, so in the car at gunpoint. Well, here, watch it, watch it. In the car at gunpoint, and he went to sleep. So that also means that while he was at the crib, he could have had her at gunpoint, but he would have had to go to sleep. And she was just afraid of getting shot.
I don't feel I did anything that any one of our other patrol deputies would have done.
He said, nowadays you can't walk 10 feet without finding somebody waiting to complain about something. There it is.
And Daring is being held in the Cache County Jail, facing multiple charges, including aggravated assault, kidnapping, and driving with a controlled substance.
I know good as hell well to where he is standing at. I'm hoping that these is not the apartments that they was in. Cause I don't be believing nothing, y'all. No. But hell, remember to tell y'all stories, ladies. Tell y'all stories. Who am I to say it didn't happen? I'm just a person. We have an update. We We talked about this right here the other day to where we had an 8-year-old driving around there the Target. Spunked her mama $400 and she got the $400 back. That's some new shit. But we have dash cam footage. I thought when I saw this and it said dash cam footage, I was like, so you mean to tell me that a police was behind her? But it's not the police. It's one of these good peoples who have the front windshield cameras, which these cameras is very, very good and they're very cheap. You all can buy your own cameras and install them yourself. Here we go. Shout to Baby Al for having that short skirt on that's at her thighs. Like it, baby. Like it. You say the 8-year-old drove. Oh, so that distance was 10 miles? Watch.
An update to a story that has gone viral. We have talked about this way too much this week. Yesterday on Daybreak, we told you about this 8-year-old girl who drove her mom's car to Target, went on a shopping spree, and a lot of us were going, how did this happen? How can an 8-year-old drive without getting in any type of accident? Here's how. Here's the first look at dash cam footage of her on the road. She's not that good. Police say she drove about 25 minutes before making it into the Target parking lot. I know.
She said she's not that good. Lady, she drove from home to Target. I don't care how she got it there. She got it there without killing herself. So she can drive that good. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $2 super chat. He say when the meat run out, they charge, they change on you. Oh, yeah. For real though. Shout out to Mr. Buttgood for the $1 cash out. Say, Pastor, I'm working on your write-up for last night. No, I thought that y'all were going to forget about it.
It was early enough, it looks like, that there weren't a lot of people on the road. She's weaving in and out of lanes. She did admit she struck a mailbox during the ride. I mean, thank goodness it was just a mailbox. Target employees say she spent $400, Greg, shopping around, checked out. She also made a stop at Starbucks to get a Frappuccino. Yeah.
I mean, running red lights, maybe.
Did y'all just hear that part? She stopped at Starbucks to get a cappuccino. I was thinking that she got a cappuccino out of Target when she made it to Target. So she made 2 stops. Now, I wonder when she went to Starbucks, did she go to the drive-thru or did she park the vehicle, go in Starbucks, get a cappuccino, and leave Starbucks and get back in the car and continue to drive? See, these are the things that we have to think about. Huh? That obviously it seemed like these people did not just question what I just questioned. She stopped at Starbucks and got her a cappuccino, and they just moved right along with the story. So y'all couldn't break right there and say what I had done said. She stopped at Starbucks, so did like she go in and did she go to the drive? Like that's something that I would have said. Like
$400, Greg. Shopping around, checked out. She also made a stop at Starbucks to get a
so Starbucks is in Target?
Frappuccino.
I mean, running red lights, maybe.
We're all okay. So we're all, we've been talking about this, and I'm sure being very judgmental. But I mean, we all think
sure being very judgmental. Do y'all understand that they have made that word a bad word? Judgmental. They've made judgmental a bad word. That's why she's saying, I know that we've been a little judgmental. We supposed to be judgmental. You fool. We as adults. Hell, we as humans.
Very judgmental, but I mean, we all think that she's probably driven before. That's why she was able to do as well as she did.
I know.
Someone's letting her behind the wheel.
Yes.
You're not that good if you've never done that before.
Wow.
400.
Or maybe they can be that good. Maybe they catch on fast. Maybe she play video games, huh? Or we cannot forget, children soak up everything they see.
Bucks.
Yeah.
How long do you think she's grounded for? Please tell me.
At least until high school graduation.
Like, we're saying haha, but if I were her parents, I'd be like, are you kidding me? You could have gotten yourself killed. And
you ain't gonna do shit.
Somebody else.
And somebody.
You're gonna do just like that good mama had done did. Nothing. The only thing that I think that her mama had done did is just took her keys back and let me get my money.
Else, yeah, wow.
See, I can say this now as a parent, I can get all parent vibes.
You can relate, for sure.
You say, now, why is all the YT journalists have these thick thighs? They be having these thick, no, the thick calves. Say the baby got thick calves right here.
We have talked about this way too much this week. Yesterday on Daybreak.
She probably do squats or something like that, right? Shut that baby out. It looked like she go to the gym. Moving right along, I ain't gonna get much older. You got to be more careful. And again, the mother would not be charged with neglect. The mother would not be charged with neglect. Nope. She would not be charged with neglect after her child got a hold of a 2,000 or more pound vehicle to where she could have killed somebody. Do y'all know that if her child would have got a hold of a gun, we would have been talking about, hell, the mother should be charged with something because she could have killed somebody with a gun. Well, you can kill somebody with a car too, because a car is a weapon. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But we don't want to tear down the mama, not do we? Not at all. Not at all. That's not what we want to do. Let me get these things off the screen real quick. Bam, slide that one and get that there out the way. Running down them. Okay, here, let's go to California then. Go to California. Y'all just not coming on in. We're also streaming live on twitch.tv.com. The Willie Williams Show. Thank y'all for being around here, man. I just refreshed. We have 346. We should be over 400 by now. We need to be over 400 by now. I still need y'all good people. I still need y'all help out here. We trying to have a good show, and hopefully we are having a good show. Now, why is my thing not showing up? Say we got a oh, all right. I got it back. I need your help out here in these streets. Did we get an extra somebody? All right, nah. We going out here to this. We have spoken about this multiple times ever since we heard about it. Probably like some last year stuff. They is gonna do some different things, as they is telling us that they're gonna do some different things in Seattle. The Seattle legislation looks to crack down on prostitution. Gonna crack down on prostitution. I want y'all to listen to them cracking down on prostitution.
Seattle leaders say they are fed up with violence and sexual exploitation taking place in the northern part of the city, specifically over on Aurora Ave. Tomorrow, council
back on the roar.
Members are expected to move forward with plans that would crack down on gangs and prostitutes along an infamous stretch of road.
A newly proposed law would hold pimps and johns accountable to the fullest extent of punishment.
Pimps and johns will be held. This is the law for pimps and johns to be held accountable. It's the new law. Pimps and johns. Not now ho. And I mean that literally. Not now ho gonna be held responsible or accountable.
Pimps and johns accountable to the fullest extent of punishment and work to save sex-trafficked women with diversion programs and resources.
Y'all still think that these women is being sex trafficked?
Fox 13's AJ Janville is breaking down how this sex crime war became such a massive problem for Seattle.
Matthew, in 2020, Seattle Council dumped its old prostitution ordinance now. Since then, city officials report dangerous gangs have infiltrated the northern part of the city, targeting...
Stop that. They dumped their what?
Council dumped its old prostitution ordinance now.
Dumped their old prostitution ordinance. Do y'all know what the old prostitution ordinance was? Remember when they was arresting prostitutes? They dropped that. Ever since then, this shit been out of hand.
Since then, city officials report dangerous gangs have infiltrated the northern part of the city, targeting students for sex work and endangering families. 3 gunmen light up a North Seattle neighborhood off Aurora Avenue. One shooter seems to fire an illegally modified machine gun. Bullets spray indiscriminately.
Thoughts and prayers can go so far, but when there's a turf war happening over one specific thing,
and that is sex trafficking.
She had been abducted from another city. She had been brought to this neighborhood and told to go stand on the corner and make money.
Police say
that's a woman. She, her, or somebody like her. Why should this lady tell us about this strong, a strong woman?
Trafficking.
She had been abducted from another city. She had been brought to this neighborhood and told to go stand on the corner and make...
She was abducted from another city, brought to this city, told to go stand on that corner and make some money. You mean to tell me women is this easy to persuade, convince, manipulate? Oh, groom. You mean to tell me that women is this easy? Well, listen, I have a cash app. I got 2 cash apps. I need all the women right here to hit a player with $100 spot. And get on that goddamn corner and make me some more money. Huh? I ain't know that y'all was like this easy.
That is sex trafficking.
She had been abducted from another city. She had been brought to this neighborhood and told to go stand on the corner and make money.
And we don't believe, the women don't believe that they can use the police, huh? You say laugh out loud. You say she can't just walk off that corner to get to the police. Yeah, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. The police everywhere.
Police say just one sex worker can make up to $7,000 a night.
Nah, I ain't know that right there.
For a pimp on Aurora.
I don't know what they charge, but they overpriced it.
High stakes crime, putting the entire community in danger. Police report 30 shootings here in North Seattle along Aurora Avenue between May to July. That's about a shooting every 2 days.
Say abduction means she was given a ride. Yes.
Past year, our neighborhood has become a violent playground for pimps profiting off of women's and young girls' bodies.
The violence isn't restricted to back alleys late at night. Investigators say pimps are targeting children, recruiting kids at local high and even middle schools.
Damn. Boy, they pimping. How do you pimp a middle schooler? How do you pimp a high schooler? Just tell me, how do you pimp? A middle schooler and a high schooler, somebody who's going to school, how do you pimp them? To stand on the corner and still go to school?
We will make it safe for our neighbors, our children, our businesses.
Y'all is lying.
Seattle Council member Kathy Moore's proposal.
Kathy Moore is a liar.
goes after pimps and johns.
That lets me know she's a liar. She's going after the pimps and the johns to stop people from trying to buy coochie. The pimps and the johns don't have a vagina.
Kathy Moore's proposal goes after pimps and johns, targeting people circling the block looking for sex, or gangs loitering in neighborhoods making cash from exploited women.
We're talking about one street to where we know where the crime at, right? We know where they selling monkey. We know exactly where it's at. I think it's very easy to slide up and grab every girl off that corner. Remember, they is being sex trafficked there, so they should be willing and able to get picked up by law enforcement. This is how I know that they are liars.
The proposal then goes as far as banning convicted offenders from returning to the hot spot of sex crimes on Aurora. And for sex workers, Moore's proposal looks to provide diversion opportunities instead of jail time.
For the sex workers, diversion opportunities instead of jail time. I promise you, if you put these women in jail, they can't sell monkey. And if they get caught like twice and we give them a lot of time, they won't be on the corner selling monkey.
Opportunities instead of jail time.
And that it will serve as an ongoing deterrent to this criminal activity.
It's not a deterrent. You don't hold people accountable.
If this law passes, Seattle police are expected to provide their officers mandatory training on how to deal with victims of sex trafficking.
Mandatory training on how to deal with a woman who is out there slinging her monkey. Why do the cop need mandatory training? If the police was just arresting people who is selling monkey, once they get down to the station, I'm guessing that the girls will say, I'm being sex trafficked. Okay, we put you in the system and we get you support and all that stuff. Guess who we should not see back on the corner after we've saved you from being sex trafficked? We should never see you back in the streets, right? You should not get arrested twice after you have now been saved for sex trafficking.
Public Safety Committee has its second hearing on this proposal tomorrow morning. You can count on continued coverage. Subir?
You have to really, really think about that right now. We have to really, really think about that. I know that a lot of people are like, but Willie, there is women who is being sex trafficked. All right, cute. All right. Then let's arrest the people who is doing this illegal stuff, like selling monkey. It is illegal. And then let's find out. If they get arrested twice after they claim to be sex trafficking, we need to give them about 5 to 10 years. How many of you good people would think that that's too harsh? Would that be too harsh? Okay, the first time we pick you up for doing this illegal thing, and you tell us that I've been sex trafficked. All right, we put you in the system. We get you some type of help or whatever help that we is offering. If we lock you up again for prostitution, that means that you gave a false statement to law enforcement the first time. The reason we know that you would have given a false statement is because we caught you back out here selling coochie. Not real difficult. I don't understand. But this is how your politicians continue to lie to you, good people, because you all don't say the type of things that I say. You cannot stand up and tell me no BS like that lady is telling us, we finna help out the community. We finna help the people out. We finna stop this stuff from happening. Yeah. Your people who you vote to put in office will continue to treat y'all like y'all is children. I can't blame them because you all behave as children, meaning that you all do not check your politicians. You all do not write your council members. You all do not go down there to to the council meetings and say something similar to what I said. No matter how many videos I have done about the council, going to the council meetings and people they speaking and they is upset with the community. No one has asked, why are you all not arresting the prostitutes? Do y'all understand that nobody would go to the liquor store if we removed all the liquor out of the store? Well, some people, they would go and then they'll find out that there's no liquor here and they will never come back. It is one street. It's a street. It's like Bissonnette. It's a street. You all cannot secure a street. You say, as a woman, I need to admit, I need to start allowing a little doubt to come in my head with women play the victim card. I forgot people are capable of making up horrible things. Yes, listen. This is a large part of why I do what I do. We just have been told that women just aren't liars and they are very good people and they are all victims. There's no way that a woman would lie about being victimized, now would they? Because we look at women, or we have been taught to look at women as they is a different type of humans, when they are the same, that when we are all humans. But we was taught that one group is better than the other. If you really want to look at it, women is the most dangerous humans on the planet. Yeah. Yeah, her body, Willie, her choice. Facts. You said, I wrote a letter to the government. It said they were suckers. This is crazy. You said we think with our emotions. Yes. And women have been taught to continue to think with your emotions. It is very rare to find somebody raising or mentoring or teaching girls, well, females, to control your emotions and think a little bit more logical. But I do understand that it's very, very difficult to push your emotions back and think logical, because your logical side is telling you, hey, I won't be held accountable, so I can continue to do the dumb shit that I'm doing. We can fix so many things. We can fix so much if we just hold women accountable. I know, Willie, you ain't talking about the men and hold the men accountable. Yeah, I don't have to talk about the men because we already hold the men accountable. I don't have to do that. Do you understand that if we held women accountable for everything that they do and their decisions that they make, a lot of you players wouldn't be out here being baby daddies. A lot of you players would not be on child support. A lot of you players wouldn't be in jail behind a woman. Yeah. If we hold a woman accountable for her claiming somebody to be the father of her child, and taking this man to court and getting child support from him, he's spending his money and all that fly stuff right there. He getting things taken away and all that stuff because she said that he is the baby daddy. If we start holding them women accountable for the fraud and the lies, women would tend to not lie about who their baby daddies is. He said, this is why I don't watch any female-led shows. He said, I delete them off my screen without thought. He said, they think with their feelings only. I don't listen to any women. They are not logical. Got a point. Ladies, you all just make it bad on yourselves, but it's because of the men have allowed you all to behave like children. It's just men who refuse to hold y'all accountable. And it's men that's in offices, in office, who refuse to hold y'all accountable. But with truth being told, a lot of women want to be led and want to be held accountable and want to, want to be controlled. There's a lot of women who really want to be controlled and led. They don't be wanting to make these damn decisions on their own. Why do you think that women have no problem with having a pimp? Women have... Because the thing is, a woman can go out there and sell herself and keep her money to herself. Why do y'all think that these women is willing to accept a pimp? Well, I'm going to say accept guidance and leadership. Because it's actually what a lot of women want, and it's what a lot of women thrive for. Because a lot of them, they grew up without direction. Think about it. The argument has always been, well, she don't need a pimp, she can get her own money. What is the purpose of a pimp? Y'all still, people, they still just really didn't think it all the way through. These women need and they want guidance. Period, point blank. I know. Pimps have been taught real bad about, and you know, they is the bad people. They're really the bad people. Say, Willie, don't their Bible tell them that here to give up monkey and have kids, right? Why are they sinning towards their God's book? For one, they are, like you just said, liars. A lot of them is non-believer believers. Yeah. And a lot of them refuse to read, and they don't have proper guidance. They don't have the men in their lives who know that doggone book, too. Hell, the only man in their lives that know that doggone book is typically the preacher, the pastor. Pretty much it. That's why a whole bunch of them be wanting to hunch him, because he has the information that they can have themselves, or they can get themselves. But those women, they want to be led. You say, just can't breathe and I'm losing blood and they don't know why. So I'll be here for a few days from what they tell me. Oh man, I hope that you get to do better. Is that a garbage truck? I hear a garbage truck. See, you say, Willie, I totally agree with you. Women can be very dangerous. They are taught how to be a mind manipulator, mind manipulator men as a little girl from their mammies. That's a fact. That's a fact. This is why I say women is way more dangerous than men. But we have been taught the opposite. This is why you all would have no problem with letting women watch your children. Y'all don't believe that they is maps, that they are maps. Just saying. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all made it to the end of the midday news out here in these streets. He said Adam was not told he was the head of his woman. He was told this after the fact. So your God made a mistake, right? He said she should have told her before, right? That's what he should have done, told her, because that bitch made her own decision. Decisions. Just saying. Listen. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I is. Yep. I know that some people, they don't agree with that part to where I say women is way more dangerous than men. But if we just think logically about it, you will see that I am correct. The majority of the things that men do is for women. And remember, believe all women. There's men who is in jail behind. Do you know that it's rare? Like, it's a small number of women who is in jail because of a man. There's a large number of men in jail because of a woman. Say women think with their heads and men think with the one-eye snake between their legs. He say Adam was only a few days old when Eve was bought to him from him. Right? He say he was like a child, and so was she. Great point. Great point. Should we trust these little la-las when they tell us the tooties and tried? The tools and tied. The truths and tied? I think that's what you're saying. It might be a misprint. Listen, y'all finna go ahead on and get on up out of here, man. Y'all please remember go around to the Willie Williams Show 3 channel. Y'all please watch the standalone videos. I do need your support around there, and I just want to say thank y'all for being around here. They say, Willie, you better show up tonight. Say I need the entertainment. I'm gonna do the best that I can. I promise you. I promise you. And yes, read your Bibles, people. Read your Bibles. Hell, I'm gonna see y'all later, y'all. I got to go. I'm out of here, man. I'm gone.